Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag. I'm Joe.
And I'm George.
And we have a very, very special guest this week. Please welcome.
Try and say that sincerely.
It was very sincere.
And it's so insincere.
No.
We've got a very, very special guest.
That's me.
Try that again. Do it again.
You're giving Gemma Collins vibes. She did this to me as well. She didn't like my intros. She didn't like my intros.
Actually, keep it then, because I don't want to be giving that vibe.
Oh, let's go and get it right. This week, we have
That's even worse.
the man, the myth, the legend. It's Pete Wicks.
Hey.
Welcome to Not My Bag.
Look at that. You got a round of applause. That was
Do
good.
people normally get round of applause?
No.
No, actually.
That's quite rare.
All right, I'll
rare
take
thing.
that then.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
How are we?
Things?
Delightful, mate. Wonderful. I've got a beer, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
It's like brunch. I feel like it's brunch time, isn't it?
Bottomless brunch.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. Where are we
That's
going
what it
after?
Got the old sellers out. Where do you want to go?
Mate, I'm up for anywhere.
Let's go Shoreditch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fine.
Paint the town red. Is that the saying?
It is the saying, yeah. Well
Is
done.
it?
I'm a
Yeah.
bit brain dead.
What does that mean?
Paint the town red.
Paint
It's just
town-
when you go a bit mental, don't you, and you have a good time. Paint the town red. I don't know where it comes from, actually.
Neither do I.
He needs all the education he can get, George does. He didn't even finish
What, you a
PE.
thick one?
No, I'm just 20.
No, George, that's no
What?
excuse.
You're 20?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
It's a bit nonsense.
You're
I'm
actually-
sat here looking like your fucking creepy uncle now.
You're the au pair today.
Fucking hell. I thought I was coming on a podcast, not fucking babysitting. Jesus, fuck.
Oh, fucking hell. So, are you still in Essex, by the way? Still living in Essex?
Yes.
You
yeah.
are?
Yeah,
Nice.
I still live in Essex. Well, is it?
I think we get this a lot in Essex because it depends where you go. Do you know what I mean?
It's a big old place, isn't it?
Big old place.
People generally assume that Essex is just Brentwood.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they forget it's probably one of the biggest counties. It's fucking
You got
massive.
like Basildon,
But there's like a...
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
You got Southend.
Yeah. And then
Sorry, is that the only place that you can name in
Me
Essex?
and George trying to name places. You've got...
Where were you two?
Chelmsford. We're in between like Chelmsford and Stansted Airport, like a little village.
Yes, you're not far from me. I'm Harlow.
Oh, that's where I was born.
we were born in Harlow. I went college Harlow.
Oh, that explains a lot.
It actually does.
Actually does. Yeah, it really does. Spent 2 years.
George was
there.
a bricklayer, weren't you? till you
No, I
gave it
wasn't a
up?
bricklayer. That's taking the piss. I done plumbing and carpentry, and now I'm sitting here with my uncle interviewing.
Plumbing carpentry, yeah. Now you've got
Oh,
What did you do before you became a bum?
He was just gay.
He was just gay. Full-time homosexual, Pete. No, I was in recruitment, right? Do you want to know how rogue this job was? I sent engineers to power plants all around the world to work on turbines.
Bore
Okay.
off.
Do you want to know something even more rogue then? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I did before TV? I was the international sales director for the largest medical recruitment company in the UK.
Shut up. You weren't in recruitment too.
Yeah, for
No.
11 years. Yeah, I set up offices all over the world.
No way.
Yeah, I had quite a good job.
Look at
before.
us city boys.
Where did it all go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. now
you're in.
Now you're in. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck. Well, you've done well on TV and that as well, haven't you? Do you miss being on
Have I?
Towie?
No, I don't miss it.
I just think it's got me
I mean, look,
a little bit shit.
I've never watched it, and I never watched it before I did it. I never watched it when I was on it. I've never watched anything I've ever done on TV. I've been on it for quite a long time, and I owe the show a lot. Like the show, it was good for me for a lot of the stuff that I do now, but not my cup of tea. And I think
Time to move on.
it was a little bit. I was starting to become like the Ian Beale of town.
The Phil
Do
Mitchell.
you know what I mean? Like he's just the sort of drunk in the corner. It's just like, all right, what's happening? So yeah, it was definitely time for me to fucking do one, I think.
You had a good old stint though.
Yeah, 8 years.
Yeah,
It's a long time.
That's almost as old as George.
Yeah,
Half my age, basically.
Yeah, fuck me. Are you? I'm coming over this side. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. The geezers make me feel like an old fucking numpty.
No, I know. George makes me feel old as well at the minute, like with stuff you're coming out with. But I'm only 6 years older.
Yes, not sure. It's
Why
fine.
do you look older than him then?
Yeah, you can fuck off.
Do you know, you know what? George has got like a very expressionate face, and
Lived in.
Yeah, I don't know. I do need
Lived in.
Botox.
You can't have Botox at 20.
No, I know, but I do.
But
cut
you
the
No,
could rest
fuck
like
that.
you could rest a credit card in
Yeah,
those
look,
folds.
it's all the wrinkles.
Yeah, but I've got all that. But then I should do because I'm sort of 34. But I mean, yeah, you could.
You didn't. You said what was the actual age? 35.
Well, I'm 35 this year,
Oh, okay.
so I'm 34 currently.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't start on me. I'll fucking iron your forehead.
He's had half a Stella, and he's
Half
going.
Stella and he's ready to beat George up. And you got a vest on.
Yeah, I thought that.
yeah.
Look, he's got the old chest hair out and everything.
Don't know. No,
He knew Mum was going to be here.
Oh, right. We also wanted to ask you, because I'm recently single. George has been single for as long as
I can remember.
And
yeah.
you've
That'll change when you hit puberty.
That was quite funny.
You've done a lot of dates, haven't you? So we wanted some dating advice.
Done a lot of
from you.
dates, haven't you?
Done a lot of dates.
I've been around the block a few times.
You've been
Yeah.
on Celebs Go Dating as well, haven't you? As well.
A few times.
You should have like shares in Celebs Go Dating, the amount you've been on.
Four times I think I've done it. That's quite a lot.
What's going wrong?
Well, it's not what's going wrong. It's I'm dating. I'm very good at.
Okay, fine.
Very good at dating. Can do
Aftercare.
dating. It's the bit after
Right.
Having to message them.
the relationship bit. I'm not great at. I've been single for most of my life.
Player.
But that's a lot of that's through everyone says that they're single, but sort of through choice, because I believe in soulmates, I believe in marriage, I believe in all that stuff. And I just, until you meet someone that is worth settling down for, I don't see the point of settling for something that is not what you want.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So I'm quite honest about it, and I'm quite happy just doing my thing. And also, I don't think I'm at the point where I'm the right person. I'm not happy enough in myself yet to be able to give myself to someone in the right way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, cool.
It would be unfair on any bird to fucking stick up with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, speaking of birds sticking it on, we have a surprise for you.
Well, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah, that sounded really weird.
Oh my God, I'm making it out like it's a lady of the night. It's not.
It's our mum.
We've got a surprise date.
Surprise date?
Yeah, right. Cut the cameras. We're going to bring her in. Pete, here is your date. It's Mum.
I couldn't be happier with this. Genuinely.
It's cute, isn't it? We tried to, we've got all the old.
Well, I'm sure last time I saw both of you,
I was actually the heckler. Do you remember? We were in the crowd and you were saying stuff like who.
Well, it's at Grace's tour, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and who was your dream bird? And I was one guy, Lisa Fags, and you were going.
I could see you thinking, who the fuck are these in the audience?
absolutely love that. It's so nice to see you. You look fabulous.
Thank you. So do you. You always do.
You always do.
Well, I remember seeing you on Twitter a long time ago when you used to do the bulldog meets.
Yes.
Yeah, and like when you look at someone, you go, holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's what happened. But I did look at you and I thought, you are just not Essex at all.
Well, I'm not originally from Essex.
Where are you
You're
from
not?
originally?
London.
Yeah, I know,
So-
but do you know, because you're on
But
Towie.
but that's what everyone thinks. Everyone assumes that everyone in Essex looks like that.
Fuck.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I look a little bit.
Well, I remember the first episode. No, I just because I used to watch it. I don't anymore because you're not on it. And I watched, and as you walked in, I just went,
Yeah, I've aged a bit since then.
yeah,
but
I like an aging man. Wrinkles are good for me.
are they?
Yeah, very
You
good.
haven't got any wrinkles.
I have got loads.
Sorry, mate. What's going on?
Well, no, we thought we'd bring Mum on, get her involved, ask you some questions. Mum wanted to ask you a lot about your dating life.
I just want to pass me the phone, Mum, because Mum, you've been a fan for a long time,
No,
haven't
this
you?
is so embarrassing.
Pass me the phone.
You know my passcode, don't you?
I do.
You know my passcode.
I do.
Can't
No,
get away with
because
nothing.
we don't know what
Can't post
she gets
anything
up
by
to.
yourself, that's
Yeah.
why we
No,
know
because
postcode.
you're just nosy buggers.
But we this was
I don't know if I should be worried about
this
this.
No, you
was Christmas
shouldn't, don't
Day 2015.
Oh, I know
So
what
we're
this
going
is.
to
I know what this is.
And me and
I know what
Joe
this is. I know
thought,
what this
let's get Mum a present. And that's what we got. That was 2015.
Is that my calendar? Wow.
Yeah. I was like the whole day
Happy
just
Christmas to
stroking it.
me, winky face, kiss emoji.
That is unbelievable.
And that's before I
Fuck
had loads
me.
of followers. About 5 people liked it, didn't they?
Yeah, it had 5 likes, yeah. Bless you.
Oh, you have my
I
calendar.
know, but I know your mum. It's just so embarrassing.
You know my mum?
Well, only on social media.
Oh, right. I was going to say, God, that's worrying.
Yeah, you're a lovely mum, and I'm a bit like, oh my God, this is Tracy's just going to think you sad.
I'm glad it almost went viral, really, didn't it?
Oh no, I know. Look.
That is serious.
I know.
Fucking hell.
We'll get that up on the screen.
That was
won't we,
back
Rosie? So
when I
everyone
used to
can
do
see.
the calendars.
I know.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop?
Why did I stop?
Yeah, you need to get
Well,
that.
do you know what's funny? So it's like a running joke, and Sam loves this story. So I think the year after that, the calendar after that, outsold Justin Bieber in the UK.
I remember that
Shut
story. I saw that clip. I saw that clip on
went
TikTok.
all fucking mental, and then so we did them. Used to make a good few quid off them, and then we started going to different places to shoot them and doing all that sort of stuff. And then no one fucking wanted them. It really went downhill. And in the end, I think the last one I did cost me money.
Oh,
So
print them, yeah.
So yeah, so
It was a loss.
we stopped doing that now. I think people, the
No one
novelty
has
have run off.
calendars anymore, do they?
No.
I used to love calendars.
Other than Cliff Richard, he still does them.
Does
No,
he?
do you remember? No, you did buy me a Jason Momoa calendar a couple of years ago, and I thought, I can't put
Never
that.
seen
Oh yeah,
Never seen it
you
again.
definitely upgraded to Jason Momoa.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to ask you, actually. Dating advice.
Dating advice.
Well, I haven't been on, like...
Yeah, to be
proper
fair,
I
dates.
think he's scared of women.
Who?
George, I think.
I was going to say, he definitely is.
No, he is.
I was going to say, which one are we going with here? Because if you ain't worked that one out, then I think we've got a problem.
No, I do think that George is a bit scared, aren't you?
What are you scared
George?
of?
I'm not scared of women. I'm just like Pete. I'm not ready to like. I don't really want to be with
You
someone
haven't
and
even
that.
popped your cherry yet.
Yes,
What, you've heard it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Happened,
He
it's happened again.
hates this. He hates, you know what, it's like a banned topic on the pod. George.
No. Listen, do you know what I'm going to say to that? That is fucking fair play to you.
I think it's quite admirable.
Yeah, 100%, because that
I
means
do.
you're a fucking nice guy, not a
Yeah.
wanker.
I was just going to literally just take it back to normal chat.
Oh, sorry, go on. You can take back to
Yeah,
normal
No,
chat.
I just wanted to say, going back to like your friendship with Sam, I think it's a really like it works so well, but I just couldn't
No, it's
see
hilarious
you.
because you're having a go at him all the time.
Yeah,
He just
do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you and Sam are very different people. I feel
different.
like you'd look at him in the street and be like, "Well, you're a twat." Do you know what I mean?
Did you meet him on Celebs Go Dating?
Yeah,
did
we
you?
we met on Steps Go
Yeah.
Dating.
No
we
way.
both did. I think it was his second time, my first time on it,
And Pete was very abusive.
But the thing is with Sam is what people don't realise is he actually bullies me. It's like genuinely.
I just saw the edits on TikTok.
What people don't realise is, he puts in, because he does all the videos and all that sort of stuff, and it's not really my cup of tea. So he records
He
stuff
makes
for
you do all the
hours,
dances, don't he?
and he hammers me like a woodpecker for hours until I get the
Yeah.
and then he just puts that bit in. So everyone just thinks I'm naturally just a really angry,
grumpy
nasty,
old man.
horrible bastard, but they ain't seen him hammering me for
Yeah.
fucking hours to do stuff.
Do the
But
dances.
He's like the brother I never wanted. It's a love-hate relationship.
No, you do like obviously.
Yeah, he loves me. I hate him.
When I first saw the podcast released, I thought this ain't gonna work. But like, obviously, you don't realise how close you guys actually are.
He's doing well, though, isn't it?
In all seriousness, like I can take the piss out of him because he's my brother, but wouldn't anyone else do it?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah,
at the end of the
of
day, like I do love the geezer. He's really
But
genuine.
he's hilarious.
and he is hilarious.
He's
funny.
hilarious.
It's not. We've got a very different sense of humour.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
why it
works.
worked.
Yeah.
Does work.
Like Mother Like Son. Yeah, that's why it works.
100%.
Yeah.
I remember you two on the show and I was watching and I just thought, oh my God, because I used to have a go at him and I thought, is Sam going to take this on the chin? And he did. He used to just laugh at you and go, oh.
It's because I'm like his dad / carer. You know what I mean? Like he literally calls me sometimes. Like he calls me on a daily basis. But sometimes he'll call me going, I've got a meeting. Do I wear a pink or a blue shirt?
Oh, love
I'm like,
it.
I don't.
I'm having a shit. Like,
Yeah, wear what you want, mate.
I've got a question.
Go on, Mum.
I want to know what on earth possessed you to go on to the SAS thing. 'Cause, Pete, I watched every second of what you did.
That's savage.
Well, all 3 seconds of it.
Well, do you know what? I just thought, why are you doing it? Because I just thought your hair's going to get messed up. You're just,
I think he was more concerned just about surviving. No,
It was just mad.
Do you know what the maddest thing is I'm really, really fortunate to do some of the stuff I do now. And, you do a lot of different things for the paycheck, and if I'm honest, and a lot of things I don't enjoy. But there's 2 shows I always wanted to do, and one was Bear Grylls and one was SAS because I don't think I'm like what people assume I'm like.
Yeah,
And I
I know what
like
you
putting
mean.
myself in a position where I would never get a chance to do these things. And it's an opportunity. You find out what you really like when you're put in situations that you're not comfortable in, and everything else I find really comfortable. I'm very
comfortable,
easy
Jesus.
going. But so I did the island, and it was amazing. And all I wanted to do was SAS, and it still absolutely guts me.
I know. I cried. I actually
Absolutely
cried
guts
watching
me.
it.
Wait, so, because I'm like, I hadn't watched the show
He
before.
had to
so
leave
what
for
happened?
medical reasons,
Oh,
and
okay,
he
fine.
jumped out of the helicopter. Was thrown out of the helicopter, and literally
I knocked
you
myself
explained it, you knocked
unconscious
yourself out.
and broke a couple of ribs.
Yeah, and he didn't want to quit.
Wait, where did you land? In like a
in the
river?
in the
or something?
water?
In the
In the
water,
ocean.
yeah. But my leg got caught in the bag, and you're supposed
He
to
knocked
push it
himself
away,
out.
and I knocked myself unconscious. I was
Floating
floating
on
face
the water,
down.
yeah.
And
I was
broke a
literally
couple of
like-
ribs.
God.
It
My
was-
ribs are
it's-
still broken now.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on,
really?
feel this.
fucking hell.
Oh God, you are making an old lady's dreams come true.
That's not funny. And when you did that, I just thought, oh my God. And because it said the next episode, and then they showed you, and I thought, please don't say he's got to leave because I know you really wanted.
Do you know what though?
Yeah,
You did
gutted.
smash the island with Bear Grylls.
Oh my
you
God,
did very
Pete.
well. But it's so weird because me and Mum were talking about that on the way here, and because there was that incident with the pig.
No,
wasn't there?
and Pete was absolutely distraught.
Yeah.
You
Colin.
were distraught
And
about the
yeah.
fact that you.
Yeah.
They killed the pig, and
It's still-
no one ate the pig.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No,
it's-
Joe, have you ever seen the show? It's
no,
savage,
no.
innit?
I'm not,
It's a savage show.
I mean, I
like-
lost 3.5 stone.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
You did. And
Yeah,
I
you
remember
were.
you phoning your mum at the end crying.
Yeah, because I hadn't spoken to my nan wasn't very well at the time either, and my nan was my best mate, and so yeah, I hadn't spoken to him for a month, 31 days. So so at the end of it, when you get your fucking phone call,
I know, I saw you crying.
Oh, fuck.
The island with Bear Grylls makes I'm a Celeb look like a fucking holiday.
Would
doesn't
you
it,
do I'm a
basically?
Celeb, Pete?
yeah, like everyone would want to do that show just for, and again, because it's an experience. When would I
Yeah,
get a
of
chance
course.
to do something
Of course,
like
it's
that?
the
Like,
once in a
that with
lifetime.
stuff at the minute. Just doing stuff because you think I would never normally do this. Even if it's like mega uncomfortable, you think let's just
But
give
I
it a
need to
go.
find out about the pig scenario. So you really didn't. No one ate that pig, did they?
no, I gave it a sea burial, which
No,
in
they
hindsight,
killed a pig.
but
They were
there's
starving. And Pete just said, "I'm sorry, but I'm not," because you're vegetarian, aren't you?
yeah, I was pescatarian when I did that, but there's a lot of things that go into that because that show it's 31 days. If you last the whole thing like a few of us did, like it's
Savage.
31 days, and they condense it into
of course.
7 hours,
Yeah.
so 7 episodes.
So it's
So
a
there's so
long
much
old
stuff you
slog.
don't see, and a lot of you have to find your own food, and you literally
it's scavenging.
so basically you go there and you've got one set of clothes and you get fucking
You
3
die.
blades. You have to build your own shelters. You're on a desert island, a remote desert
Build
island,
your
no one
fire.
else there.
Would you
Fire.
Which is one out.
You've got one set of clothes, and then you can scavenge. But you have to find your own water, so you have to find your own water.
They
source. You have to
throw
boil it.
like-
one day and
It's
I'll be
a
in
full,
bits.
full survival
They
thing.
throw like old bottles.
But then
like,
you
up
didn't-
No,
the
they
beach and
no,
that.
they don't
But
throw
they watched
it.
in.
So and that's actually what the most surprising thing about doing that was, is the amount of shit
On the
that
beach.
comes from people that are on boats just throwing stuff
No,
about. It was
no,
disgusting.
it's
The amount of
terrible.
plastic
It's
was
terrible.
fucking disgusting.
Where was it?
It was in an island just off of Panama.
Yeah, like
No.
South America.
So like
Oh,
remote.
yeah.
remote.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It was savage.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
a
could see how
diamond.
dehydrated you were.
So
Yeah.
I
I was
can't.
emancipated. Like it was
Yeah,
kind of
I know.
fucking. It was.
some
yeah,
of you
it was
hallucinating
mad.
and all that, weren't you?
Yeah, it was absolutely mad, but it was one of the best things I've ever done. But so there's a lot of things that you don't see on that, and
They condense it down to like an hour's worth of viewing.
So if you think you're filming that 31 days and it condenses into a 7-hour show,
hours, yeah.
so there's so many things that you don't see that happen on that, but it's the realest show. I mean, they stopped it. It was the last one they ever did was our one, and it was the first time they'd done a celeb one for a month.
Okay.
Previously it had been 2 weeks, and someone nearly went blind on it.
Yeah.
I got bit by a shark. But, do you know what I mean? There was so many things that happened. Yeah, I'm a shark attack.
I guess it's like sink or swim, isn't it?
All right, girl. Yeah,
I can't believe, to get bitten by a shark, that's pretty high up there. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it was
So yeah,
savage.
there was just some mad things that happened, but yeah, it's by far one of the best things I've ever done, because when would you get a chance to do it, and also you get to see what you really like in them sort of situations.
I think I'd break.
No, you'd be an absolute
I
pussy
think give me a
straight away.
day and I think I'd break.
Oh, you'd
Some
be a
people,
nightmare.
some people
You can't even
did.
cut your hair or anything. I mean, fine.
You got no comb, you got no toothpaste,
mirror.
no
That's the thing with
deodorant,
toothpaste.
nothing.
That's
No,
the
you
thing
get nothing, mate.
That's
You
how-
literally
that's-
People use their fingers and that, didn't they?
charcoal from the fire. It's got the same properties that
Yeah,
you would
it does.
use, so
That's
that's how
why
you
I
do
buy
it.
toothpaste charcoal.
But even your water, so you're getting it from like a stagnant pond that's full
And
of
then you
fucking
boil
shit.
it, didn't you?
So you have to filter it through trouser legs or clothing or cloth to get a lot of the shit out. Then you have to boil it. But you're looking at like 40 degree heat during the day, and then at night time it was torrential rains, so you're constantly fucking wet. You have to try and keep a fire going. You've literally got 3 machetes between the group at the start, and that's all.
And then obviously you've got to hunt all your food and fish and stuff as well. Like,
Everything.
Did he
So-
come in there and actually sort you out?
No, he dropped us off, fucked off to his hotel, and come back 31 days later.
I did say that before, it was a joke. I
No,
thought,
no. He doesn't come in at all. You're literally there on your own.
no,
So even
that's
if
okay.
anything happens, like when you have if anything goes wrong, like for example, I got bit by a shark, someone nearly drowned. I saved someone's life. It's okay.
Fuck me, you live like a lifetime
The
in a
medical,
month.
Yeah, he
but the,
did. It's
the medical
harsh.
island is 20 minutes away, and they have to come over by boat. You are literally on
Yeah,
this
you're on your
island,
own.
and that is
Don't
it.
imagine, yeah.
So anything that goes wrong, you've got scorpions on there, you've got snakes on there. I woke up with a scorpion on my chest.
No,
one day.
absolutely not. What if
You've
you
got-
need some Imodium? You've got the shits.
Well, then even that, there's no toilet paper. So what you
wipe your ass with?
well, what you do is you go to a certain part of the island. We had Shit Cove, so where the current goes.
Shit Cove.
So
Don't talk about Southend like that.
no.
Don't talk about Southend like that.
So you shit in the ocean, then swim away from it, and just hope it doesn't catch up with you.
Actually, they do that. Deep sea divers do that. They go. I was watching this thing on TikTok where they have to swim outside in the pitch black dark at night.
Shit.
And underneath. Well, actually, there is no light, and they have to go and shit in a thing, and it like all floats to the top, and they have to just swim out again.
No.
Yeah.
Pete, I also saw in the papers that you had a mystery woman recently.
It's always got a mystery woman.
Yeah, well, that's nothing fucking new. That could have been
Yeah,
at any
I
point
know.
over.
They love it, didn't you? They love you.
The papers. Do you know what it is? Sorry, I'm grabbing me beer. The papers. Can I pour this on the podcast?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Oh, we don't care.
I'll just carry on.
Yeah, a mystery woman.
Yeah, look, over the years, I don't know why, but people, I think because I've done it to myself, to be honest with you, because I've not got the best reputation, I think. So,
But even if you go on a date or something and someone takes a picture of you, you're gonna have a new mystery. Do you know? Or like even just at
but
lunch
even if
with
I'm
a
not on a
mate.
date, so my mum Tracy, she's been my mystery woman. I took her into an event once and then come out of the event and I was having a cigarette outside and my mum come out with me and they just taken pictures of and it was next day. Pete Wicks sang with Mystery Blonde and it was my mother.
On the back of your bike at the weekend.
It was like the fucking Addams Family. Yeah, we are. Like, honestly, it was like the Addams Family. So I went out the weekend. I do a lot of work with bikes and I love motorbikes and my mum's fella. He also rides motorbikes, and my mum, my dad, and my mum used to go touring on bikes. So my mum loves bikes as well. So at the weekend, I'd got a new bike, so I went out with my mum's fella on it, and my mum was like, well, I want to come. So we went for a coffee. So she's gone back in, changed into an all-black outfit. So there's the three of us all fucking turning up for a coffee.
I couldn't imagine
jumping off the back of a couple of Harleys, and I said to my mum, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life.
I could not
It's like the Addams Family.
You could not imagine you driving like a smart car or something normal though. Do you know what I mean? You got like I've seen your bike and stuff like that. Like
It's amazing.
I've got a few. Yeah, I've got a few, but I do a lot of work with I've actually got a really exciting trip coming up in July. So I'm doing 10 countries in 10 days with Harley Davidson.
No,
that's sick.
So
that is sick.
Your own?
No, not on my own. No. It's basically 120 years of Harley. So there's the big 3-day festival in Budapest. So we're driving from Folkestone to Budapest. There's about 25 in our convoy, but there's about 40,000 people going from across the world.
That is sick. Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway, last time we saw you was at Grace's tour, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you sent me a very rude message. Which we won't play.
And everyone's seen that.
It went
clip
viral
anyway.
on TikTok.
Everyone's
I think
seen that
everyone's
clip.
seen it.
Everyone's
It's
seen
so
it.
funny.
I've not seen it. Because I don't have TikTok.
Joe, get out the TikTok.
No, Pete, no. It was so funny because Terry, I said, I'm going to expect...
Oh, God, I was only joking.
Yeah, I know, but I said, he went to me, who are you talking to? I went, oh, no, and the boys have just phoned me. So he said, what was it? I said, nothing. Anyway, it's all over TikTok, Instagram. I just have to show you, just so you know. He went,
God.
I just laughed his head off.
I need to find it. Oh, my God, it's this.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait.
Call me daddy because I'm going to take you out.
Oh, please do.
Anytime you want, babe. You'll be fucking...
Morning, no, no, night, Kate.
Oh, we ain't going to stop, babe. You'll be...
180,000 likes.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologise. I was like, my element. Dad came, me, mate.
Dad came down the next morning.
The man was broken. Broke hell.
I can't. Yeah. See, that's my problem. Is that I speak before I.
Yeah, but that's
I
me.
think.
It's like intrusive thoughts, isn't it? They
You
just
were
come
really
out.
good on the tour. That tour night was really good.
Oh, it was
though.
fucking horrendous.
Do you think?
It was. Yeah. Listen. So I love Grace. I think she's great. She did mine and Sam's podcast, and then I come and did hers. But I know her manager,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she said to me, "Oh, well, listen, will you come and do this tour?"
To be fair, you did turn up 5 minutes before you meant to go on stage and neck 2 beers.
Can I get beer and a fag? I was like, I love this man.
That's exactly what I'd be like.
Yeah, well, I don't need it. Listen, everyone over faffs everything.
No, they
Listen,
do,
as long as
Turn
you're
up,
there,
get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But so I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't realise how young
The audience.
We did say that.
Oh no, do you know what? When you
So-
came out, I thought there is a lot of young people.
And when I looked at the other people that were doing Gracie's tour, they're all quite relevant in kind of TikTok and all that sort of stuff. They must have been so disappointed, those people, that they wheeled out old father time from fucking like I got heckled.
You know what?
No.
I mean, we heckled a couple times, but like,
No,
only sat
but the
against
funny
back, but
heckled,
There
like,
was
there
a
was-
lot of
Like,
People like, granddad, and you were like,
No.
No, but
Yeah.
also you did want to.
Cameron's.
There was that part of it, the segment of the show where someone got pied, and you was like,
you
"I'm
were
not pieing."
No. And I would have done if it was a geezer, but I listen,
No,
I'm
I-
34.
Not a
I can't be pieing an 18-year-old girl in the face. Do you know what I mean?
So I did it on the
Like, do you know
tour,
what I mean?
and then the girl got
it just
all
don't look
right.
great, does it? Sorry. That wasn't.
No, that doesn't look very professional.
Sorry, I didn't mean anything by that. I just stretched my arm. But yeah, you can't be doing that. Do you know what I mean? That's so, yeah.
But it was
I
good.
just
It was.
didn't know.
We were entertained anyway. George and I were. But
Yes, so was I all night. I was like, oh,
You weren't there.
I went to bed with a smile on my face that night.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
But no, it was really fun. And then, I went out for a few drinks afterwards. But yeah, Grace he's great. But Hannah, her manager's amazing as well.
Yeah.
What would you say, like, sorry, Joe,
all right.
what would you say, like, because I feel like you're good with that sort of heckling stuff, you can deal with it.
Yeah, it
What was
doesn't bother
like
me.
your most, on like Towie or anything, your most embarrassing moment on like TV where you were just like, I can't really get out of this. Like, this is.
I don't really get
I feel
embarrassed.
like you're good with them situations.
Yeah, I'm
though.
not really at fuss. I've had some dodgy situations. I mean, when
I've seen them all.
a few years ago, I had a bit of a rough time. So I was getting death threats. I had people sending me. They'd made like life-size dolls of me that they were burning and hanging, and I still get death threats weekly.
What have you done? What have you done?
Do you know what
Does it
he's-
warrant
People
that?
pick and choose who they like and don't want to
100%.
like, and a lot of the time, I always said if I was going, that's why I don't watch myself and I don't watch any reality TV. Or I don't watch anything I do. I don't even listen to my podcast. I just don't do any of that sort of stuff. Just because you start self-editing and being who people want you to be, and
Yeah.
actually, I do everything. I make loads of mistakes, and sometimes I say inappropriate things, but I would never want to offend anyone or actually hurt anyone.
Yeah.
But my
Something,
sense
innit?
of humour
That
is sometimes
100%.
people don't get it,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I don't care if you don't get it. It doesn't bother me as long as the people around me or know that I'm not an arsehole
And you're joking
and I'm
and that,
alright.
yeah.
I'm joking,
Yeah.
then
I think that
I'm absolutely fine with
translates.
that. But I think I'm fairly decisive. I think with a lot of people, you either kind of like it or you don't. And there's a lot.
I'm
of
not being
people-
funny on Towie. There's a few times I thought, my God, you were so good just to walk away and not say anything.
I used to find that really hard though because
A lot of it as well, they want you, the drama, don't
course
they?
they
want the drama.
They want you to like.
but also you're in a position because it's a show. What you don't see is the context of that. So you'll
Yeah.
see a 3-4 minute clip, and that's an hour long conversation.
Of course it is.
And then what they're putting is certain things out of context. So actually, and what people like off camera, and this is why I've always been quite honest about what I've thought about a lot of people that have done the show and have been on the show and that are on the show. Is I've said a lot of people are fake, and that's because off camera, very different to what they are
Yeah.
on camera.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't say boots
Is
or
that why
goose.
you left?
Yeah.
No, it's not why I left. I think it was just time for me to. It was time for me to leave. I owe so much to the show and the crew and the people that make it, and a lot of. I got on better with the camera guys and the crew and the production than
You
I
know
did
what-
everyone
you know
else
when
because
it's
they were
time.
fucking great.
Yeah, you know when it's
Listen,
time.
yeah, you go and I used to just deliver what you need to deliver, and
then I can
that's
go
fine,
home.
and I can fuck off
Yeah,
home.
take dogs for a
And
walk.
it's
It's nice when you get on with the producer because you feel like you
I
can
always do
better. Like with Gogglebox, like, we had a series where we had the best
Pete,
producers.
we had the most lovely people, and that's why I was gutted when we decided to leave. So I thought, I'm not going to see anyone.
Yeah, it's like you know what I mean when you're with them for so
were so
long.
lovely.
But it's one of the reasons I've done Slips Go Dating so many times. Like Anna, Paul,
Anna and Paul.
Yeah.
so-
I know Anna loves you, didn't she?
She's a really good friend of mine. So
she's in
also
Hartford,
Tom.
isn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
she's lovely.
So we speak outside of all that. They're good friends of mine. So going to do that's a really easy show. I know all the camera guys. I know all the people that work on it. It's a really fun one to do.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
They love
don't
having
even
you
feel
on,
like a
but they're
job.
going on for another
no,
one.
it doesn't feel like it. No, I can't do it. For my manager has specifically said to me,
You
"You
can't do
cannot."
it again.
No more.
When I saw the last one, it's on it. I went, "Oh my God, thank you, he's on it again." But then,
No, I can't do it again. Like my time of, this year's a very different year for me in terms of I'm going to be doing some different
things.
I wanted to ask this.
good.
What's next?
Yeah.
What's the plans? If you could
as far
say
as you
any
can say.
ideas, like what?
Yeah, that's the problem. I hate that conversation
Yeah,
because
what's next?
it's really hard because there's so many things that I can't discuss.
Yeah.
But it's just a very different year, you know. So yeah, there's just lots of things, but lots of different things,
Yes.
you know. The whole point of
What are you
doing more
saying?
telly?
Are you saying we're going to see a different side to Pete, or not
no,
necessarily?
I think people have always seen the
Raw Pete, real Pete.
I've always been me, but
Yeah,
I've
you
been
have.
you know I got typecast into a certain thing over the years, which is all I do is date, and all I do is, you know, he's quite he does all
Bad
that sort
boy.
of stuff. And
Yeah.
exactly. And I
Yeah,
think
but you're
there's-
not, though.
There's probably a little
I
bit.
have faith in
There's
you.
not that much more, darling, but there's a little bit more. There's just always more, isn't there? Like, do you know what I mean? Even like you guys, like what they would have seen in Gogglebox or even doing the podcast, that's not definitively you.
No. Yeah.
That's
There's-
a
you've got
portion
loads
of you that
more.
you kind of become a caricature of yourself, and it's still you, but it's the version of you that is appropriate for what you're doing at the time.
Oh, we'd love to do like more stuff to show more of us. You know, as you said,
Of course.
in situations that people would never normally see us in, because they get to see like the actual you.
Yeah, like even silly
You
things
on
like
the farm.
we're kind of like, you know, joking now. Like obviously, you know, and you boys know it's a joke. But that becomes like a, you know, like a funny part of you. But
Yeah.
like it's not exactly what you are.
You are,
do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
There's more to that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Do you think you would tour your podcast?
do you know what? Sam really wants to do it, and
Well, you won't like that.
I'm open to it, but I mean, me and Sam have got very different ideas. Sam, I mean, literally thinks that we are going to sell out Wembley Arena. I think we'd be lucky to sell out the back room with the Red Lion. I'm not sure anyone.
Come.
I think you do. I think
all
so.
my friends would come. Look, all my friends.
Stop
You-
saying it.
No, it's
Stop.
absolutely fun. There's nothing wrong. I
Stop.
don't mind if you and all your friends come. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if people would want to see that.
Yeah.
So
I think you pulling on stage in a Harley.
Me on the
Know what I
back.
mean?
Me on the back.
listen, you can be anywhere.
Oh my God!
I'll be facing you.
No,
you can be
Mum.
driving.
Right.
Yeah, or face that. No.
Look, George, he's
You know
going to
what? I think on that note,
Yeah,
because I fully cannot.
can't do anymore.
me and George are actually going to find a really good therapist
Right,
after
George
this.
is now telling me to shut up so we know we've
Yes,
got
I
to
am.
go.
But any parting words, Pete?
Any parting words?
Is it a new calendar?
Can I do? You can have a private collection if you want.
Yeah, me, you and James. We can do a photo shoot.
Yeah. Anything you want.
Yeah.
talk about
Anyway,
James
I
Rudland?
probably shouldn't have
Yeah.
given everyone the opportunity
Nice.
to do that. Thank you guys tuning in and watching this week's episode.
Could we need to get me and Pete in the
No,
shot?
you are in the
You
shot.
are in the shop, Mum. You are. It's a podcast. The whole thing's okay. But anyway, thank you guys for watching at home. If you watch on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favourite flirt. I don't know. I don't even want to know. I don't want to read the comments.
I feel like you two have had a tough day.
Oh, do you know what? It's been a hard morning.
If you're
Tell me
listening-
about it.
Oh, fuck. If you're listening on Spotify, please rate us 5 stars. It helps loads. Obviously, all our socials will be down below. And yeah, that's us for this week. Pete, thank you so much, mate.
No worries.
Yeah.
If you want to
Okay.
catch me and Lisa again, you'll find us on. Take care. All the best.
Thanks, guys. Bye.